Shit, fuck that. Fuck that.
I can't forget. Even now I realize the time will never get. Another story of the bitter pills of fate. I can't go back again. I can't go back again. But you asked me to love you when I did. Trading my emotions for a contract to commit. And when I got away, I only got so far. The other me is dead. I hear his voice inside my head. Turned my soul into a knot and got me to submit. So when I got away, I only kept my scars. The other me is gone. Now I don't know where I belong. We were never alive, and we won't be born again. I'll never survive with dead memories in my heart. Divisions in your name, dead fingers in my veins, dead memories in my heart, dead memories in my
is to hide what we are. We can goad them into creating the fire and send it right back at them.
I know what's going on. You set off that huge explosion at the start to fool me into thinking you were a third gen. But what's really going on is you convert the kinetic energy from my attack into heat, then release it as your own attack. That right? You're a second gen. I just thought you were a typical muscle-headed tough guy.
Yep, hit the nail on the head, kid.
Again?
So how is that gonna help you now?
He's got a point. I may have figured out what he's doing, but still, that doesn't mean I'm landing any attacks. If I want to protect Inca, I have to beat this guy. How? All hitting him does is give him fuel for an explosive counterattack. But if I just stand here, he's gonna beat me to a pulp.
Something wrong? Are you too afraid of my counters to even put up a fight? You know you're eventually gonna have to attack me to win, don't you?
Come on, think. As long as I don't lay a hand on him, he can't hit me back that hard.
Help me out, man!
Seriously? Hang on. I got it. It's all about timing. He absorbs energy, pulling it inward. But at the moment he releases that energy, his second-generation control over the flames is directed outward. So I have to counter his counter at just the right time. I'm not 100% sure it'll work, but it's worth trying. And that's all I can do right now. Using the corner.
Huh?
I'll knock him down. Right on his ass. Now! No, it didn't work. It caused an explosion when I used it in Asakusa. What changed? I know. I've got to be more psyched up. All right, let's do this! Blow up, damn you! Why the hell did Captain Obi even tell me about the corner in the first place?
Different people have called it different things. The Maloic sign, the Devil sign, or the Corna. But the two fingers sticking up look like the horns of a devil. When we fire soldiers lose heart, it's the beginning of the end for us. So when you feel things slipping, flash this sign and let it fill you up with a fighting spirit.
But I don't understand why, sir. 'Cause I'm trying to be my best to be a hero, not a devil.
How about this? A long time ago, there was rock, which was a type of music, and the performers used this sign. Now it's only in audio files at the museum, but back in the day, it got people pumped up. So when you're in a pinch, just remember rock and then flash this sign. It'll fill you with the power of rock. That's pretty cool, isn't it? It's kind of like your own trademark.
I've got this sinking feeling that if I go down here, I may never get up. If I miss the timing by a fraction of a second, it'll all come back on me even harder. Can I really pull this off? Is it actually gonna work? I'm not afraid, and I'm not freaking out. I just want to be sure the odds are in my favor. Which is why I need to put forth the effort to make it work. And find the courage I need to pull it off. No matter how much I fight it, this devil thing keeps following me. Fine. That means I gotta be a devil that fights evil!
Is that? No way.
Choke on this!
flames of hell!
Pretty sure.
Rock and roll!
Charl, the reflector's really down?
Let the girl go! The Fire Force will take care of her.
We already broke out of my ice already. I was hoping my ice would buy us more time.
Everybody needs to stand back.
We'll create a firewall for protection.
Second gens, team up and take defensive positions.
A real demon. How are we supposed to take out something like that?
As far as I know, the Special Fire Force has only beaten a demon twice. Both were in Asakusa, when Lieutenant Conroe used the insane firepower of Crimson Moon, and then again when Captain Shinmon used it. I mean, theoretically it's possible. We just gotta cook up that much power.
How can we get up to that level, though? You got any thoughts on that, Leaked?
My thought is you're asking the wrong guy. Why didn't you call Company 7 to help us, sir?
I did call, but those guys never answer.
We've got tons of flames. Should I freeze them again?
We've got all the flames we would ever need. Light bulb!
Huh?
I thought of a plan that'll kill two birds with one stone. The flames and the demon.
Okay, so how do we do that?
Reuse the layout of the city, plus all the second generations, to round up all the burning flames and take the demon with them. Let's get started!
Yamazaki, target point reached. This is Yamamoto. In position! Morikani here, at the target point.
Second platoon leader target.
What is bro?
I've reached the target point.
This is 5th platoon leader Tokuyama. We've all reached our target point.
Copy. The 2nd and 5th platoon members are all in position.
Hinoa, you're on the demon.
Roger that.
Come on. Hey, are you sure I shouldn't be doing anything right now?
Yeah, because we're counting on you to put on the finishing touch, Lieutenant. The flames are burning like crazy all over the city at the moment. So we'll gather them up into one place and extinguish them all at once.
Sounds easy when you say it like that, but it's gonna be easier said than done.
Since we have so many second generations on Earth who can manipulate and control flames, we're gonna harness that and pair it with the town's inherent wind power.
Say what?
Places have several different kinds of wind, and this place specifically has valley winds that blow between high-rise buildings and street winds that whiz down the main thoroughfares. Those two types eventually meet up right about here, smack dab in the central square. That's the terminal point where the winds blowing in from two directions combine their forces. That means if we shepherd the flame to a place where they can ride those air currents, we can use that force with the power of the second generations to concentrate all the fire together. You see, the winds will move them down to the central square. That's where crewman Maki will be waiting for them.
Everybody, please stay back! Stay back!
Please go to a safe location! Stay calm and be cautious!
This town needs your help. It's the only home I've ever known.
Just leave it to us. The Special Fire Force will keep you safe.
In order to put the demon to rest, we'll create a kind of phenomenon with those concentrated flames. It's usually really bad when this happens, a total disaster, but if crewman Maki can keep it all under control, which we're definitely counting on, the winds blowing into the square from different directions will feed those hungry flames and form a vortex of fire. And that's what we call... a firestorm.
I've read reports about these before in fire scene reports, but you really made one? That's unreal!
Yes! My calculations and our amazing witch Maki actually made it happen!
It's exactly like Leaked told us. A huge fire tornado.
What now? How do we get the demon inside of that thing?
Lieutenant Hinoa!
Okay then. This is not gonna be easy.
Come on, big guy! Come on! I'm gonna scorch you!
Please, sir, we can't be reckless. But what can we do? We have to get him in there by force.
Hinoa, you keep him occupied.
Where are you, Vulcan?
Pulling up, sir.
The matchbox? What are you thinking, Captain?
I'm thinking about that harebrained fire extinguisher Vulcan built.
Wait, you're really going to use that?
Almost ready. Setting the anchors now.
I just need to keep this thing distracted till you're ready.
I can help you with that.
Deploying extinguisher.
That ridiculous thing has such an insane amount of water pressure that it also destroys the target.
Captain Obi, you take the gunner's seat.
What? You want me to do it?
The aim assist will automatically follow the sight. All you have to do is target the center and push the button.
You sure about this? Wow. Okay. That sounds.
All right, Captain, now.
Oh my god. Ah, that was the best time of my life.